We need to make a quick getaway. This route is the shortest. There are people in the way. That path ahead is blocked. Damn. Planning an escape before the fight even starts is a new low for me. Oh, but this is an exception. Don't even think about making me do this ever again.
Let me see how you flee like rats.
The Sun Crow has been driven to the designated coordinates. The armored units have finished clearing out the scattered corruptors. The drones are retreating to a safe location. The Vanguard troops are ready to move out at any time.
Are you still clear about our strategy?
Sure. The FAC will corner the Sun Crow into the sorcery with firepower. Then, we will do our best to restrain it, opening up a chance for the Seer to perform the Sunshot.
Good. Just don't get cold feet and mess things up later. The FAC has poured a huge amount of resources into this operation, so your silly myth better be useful. Don't waste our hypercubes.
Waste? You saw with your own eyes how effective the Eastern sorcery has been for suppressing the Sun Crow. How about you count how many hypercubes we've saved you, and send them back to us in Eastia?
Let them be. That's the conversation style they've acquired after quarreling through all the meetings. They're just having a friendly exchange now. How are the things I asked the FAC to do going?
You mean the rituals? It's all done. We've set up altars in the busiest places. But will it work? Most passerby simply laugh at it.
Let's give it a try. Consider it a small experiment to verify my guess. Next, I'll just count on you guys.
Roger that! Duro has already made me learn everything by heart. You bet! I'm so nervous! But for those vanished cities, for my predecessors who sacrificed their lives, and for those who believe in the myth, I must do it no matter how nervous I am. Breathe in, breathe out. You can do it, Yan Yan. Duro said I worked hard, and I'm not alone. There are many others backing me up. I must accomplish the mission the Great Seer entrusted to me. Never let the 10 suns descend upon the world again!
Sun Crow image confirmed. Operation begins. FAC, fire!
Are we going to beat up the bad guys? Surely I'll give those baddies a taste of fire!
At your service.
What are we about to do? Little landmine, ready, go! Eternal flame, indestructible! Little landmine, ready, go! Little landmine, ready, go!
The Apostle is driven back to the target point. Istia, now's your chance!
Begin the ritual. Let's end this!
I got it! Did it work? No, it shouldn't be like this. The almighty bow is supposed to seal the Sun Crow with a single arrow. That should have done it. Am I not powerful enough? Where's the bow? Let me try again. No, we need to make another one. Quick,
You've done a good enough job. Now go take cover. We'll take over from here and eliminate this monster. What?
Great Seer?
Is that a human? No. It's a sinner, one fused with the Apostle of Ashes. No wonder none of the alarms were triggered. In this form.
From now on, we're temporarily taking over here. That is neither the Apostle of Ashes nor the mythical Sun Crow in your legends. It is a sinner, or one of your revered Eastern seers, if you will. Explain, Ambassador. Why did your great seer bring the Apostle of Ashes into this city?
Where do you guys come from? Where will you go after I defeat you? You're...
Have you made up your mind?
Stay behind me.
Explain, Ambassador. Why did your great seer bring the Apostle of Ashes into this city?
She was the former seer with powerful psychic skills, capable of communicating with wraith spirits and all things. She recreated the almighty bow and was the greatest contributor in the Sunshot battle 7 years ago. But this right here, she is no longer herself. 7 years ago, she invaded the Sun Crow's consciousness through channeling and suppressed the monster until others shot it and completed the sealing. But the Great Seer herself was also consumed by the Sun Crow after overexerting her power. She left the Ode to Sun as her last words, to remind us that her spirit would always be with us, always fighting against the Sun Crow. Should the seal be broken and the Sun Crow returned, by heeding her advice, crafting the almighty bow, and having the most steadfast believer shoot at the sun, we could rouse the Great Seer's last sliver of power to complete the sealing again.
The Great Seer of Istia. She's a self-awakened sinner, right? You mean to say that a mere sinner could suppress the Apostle of Ashes without the shackles?
It's true. The Great Seer indeed had such power, and she did it. What are you doubting? We've committed no crime. You have no right to interrogate us. We may not have your hypercubes, but Sunsink City, no, the East too, has collectively stood firm under the calamity for a century. We rely on our own sorcery and have endured great sacrifices. What are you implying? Nonsense! We have no connections with your enemies. Are you trying to extort Istia's sorcery and steal our core technology with this pretext? According to the border law, Dis City has no right to do this.
When the safety of the city is threatened, we have every right to take action.
This is all normal, Chief. The conflict is inherent, otherwise the envoys wouldn't have so many secrets. Dis City is the only source of hypercubes, and there are constant attempts to infiltrate and replace us. The spies targeted by the 9th Agency have already filled the archives. The tragic incidents they have led to in the past were way more intense. You're an honest person, Chief. But honesty does not exist between two cities, especially after BR-002, with new minds and resources entering the game. In places you can't see, all major Outland forces lurking in the city have long been itching to move. If you truly believe in Istia, now is their chance to prove their innocence.
No, we really don't mean any harm. The failure of the Sunshot wasn't intentional. It's Yan Yan's fault. Yan
Why is this child still here? Stop using her as a decoy. We've seen through your intentions long ago. The Sun Crow is a monster released by Istia. You can't take on Dis City yourselves, so you fused the Apostle of Ashes into the Sinner to break through the FAC's Apostle Monitoring Network. You let this monster into the Dis Sea to cause disasters and wreck our city. All those foolish, superstitious rituals are just smokescreens to distract us.
We endured a long, harsh journey to come here, expecting the distrust. But not a despicable trap like this. It's only natural for Dis City to doubt our good intentions. Knowing what you've done in the past, you must not be able to believe we would repay you with kindness.
Calm down, Ambassador. Focus on maintaining the sorcery. Now is not the time to be distracted. Don't waste your energy on reasoning with them.
The center of the world. The front line against mania. Now that we're here, we finally understand what you are. In NF-106, BR-003 broke out, and the drought of the 10 suns almost burned down Sunset Town. We exhausted our resources and sacrificed many lives to suppress the Sun Crow. In NF-112, BR-004 broke out. On the same day, Istia was hit by catastrophic natural disasters. That's right. That's the sinking of Istia you guys like to joke about. We'd barely rebuilt Sunsink City when you brought the riots upon yourselves and triggered BR-002. That's why the Sun Crow suddenly broke its seal and went out of control. No wonder you always cover up the news about the Black Rings. Under the perishing star, every Black Ring is connected to the source of mania, and each one could affect the whole world. It's all your fault. Istia sent the Sun Crow Apostle to invade Dis City? You are the ones forcing the whole world to suffer the consequences of your own deeds, and yet you're trying to smear us?
And you dare probe for intelligence behind our back? This is blatant espionage! Arrest them! You have all the time to explain yourselves in the interrogation room. You won't be leaving Dis City ever again!
The M value is skyrocketing. A high-intensity mania entity is activating.
Even though you've become like this, it's still in your instincts to protect your kin?
let my anger get the better of me. Because of me, the sorcery.
It can't be helped. You've journeyed far and have been staying up for nights to maintain the sorcery. Your mind has reached its limits, and couldn't resist that kind of provocation. What's done is done. There's no need to blame yourself. Let's just say, it was meant to be.
Monster is protecting them. See? They are in league with that thing. How dare you try to destroy this city with the Apostle of Ashes? Your sorcery won't last long. Surrender immediately!
Let's not waste time on mind games when a disaster is about to end us. I'll explain in terms you city gentlemen can understand. Apostles of Ashes are products of concentrated mania, a material projection of collective consciousness. They manifest themselves in this world in the forms of disasters and wraith beasts. Hypercubes don't exist in Eastia. Facing the Apostle, people could only rely on their faith in the Sunshot legend. In other words, they were fighting the product of collective will with their collective will. When the Great Seer crafted the Almighty Bow, she was activating this immense spiritual power. No matter how many times she failed, she always had that faith. This, Yanyan is surely capable of. Our problem is not that the Sun Shooter is not powerful enough, but that a single droplet makes no ocean. A soul tree forms no forest. Here and now, in this foreign land, no one shares our belief.
If this scene could be reenacted, what would be your choice?
あれ？どうして死んだ人が喋ってるの？
So, you need me to show off my skill?
Citywide temperatures are rising quickly. M values of the 3 major Black Ring ruins are surging. The defense forces have requested urgent reinforcements. The Apostle of Ashes is confirmed to be attacking the Dis-C defense line. The range of fluctuations is expanding. The Black Rings are showing citywide fluctuations. Level S+ crisis response initiated. I repeat, Level S+ crisis response initiated.
What's happening? Is that apostle really so powerful?
The Dis-C is boiling. The Apostle of Ashes is resonating with the Black Rings and amplifying its power.
Is this a result of the Eastian sorcery breaking?
Reinforce the broken front line and stop the Sun Crow! We must hold on by ourselves this time! It must not enter the DC!
The sun deformed. Demise befell. Hills burned and charred. Lives ebbed and fell. 10 suns in sky. Blessed crops survived. O hero soul, when shall thou show? This is all we can do. Next. Since the city doesn't believe in myths, fight in your own way then.
The curtain fell on the perfect show.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
BR-002's afterimage is expanding abnormally. Highly contaminated crystalline substances are occurring, producing a massive amount of mania radiation confirmed to significantly affect the surrounding civilians. Currently, the civilian forces of West District are assisting in evacuating the population, but the threat remains. The Sun Crow Apostle is possibly reaching the crowd through radiation to gain power by absorbing mania. Please stop it as soon as possible.
Oh, it's so hot. My head hurts. Why do I hear birds chirping in my head? Our Black Ring is in trouble again? Have Chief and Yan Yan come back? A tree?
Are we going to beat up the bad guys? Surely I'll give those baddies a taste of fire!
Please don't issue commands that may place you at risk.
Got to face that boring. Rest for eternity. Rest for eternity.
Suppressing fire!
Rage Thunder!
Surprised?
It's been so long since I last breathed fresh air.
Contamination is spilling out of the rust. Native corruptors are spreading out and constantly threatening the isolation belt of the rust. They have inherited many traits of the Sun Crow Apostle and are highly aggressive. To ensure the safety of both sides of the city, please spread out the defenses and rescue those who are in danger.
Execution time.
Today's performance is about to start. Get ready. 聞こえます。思いっきり踊りましょう。思いっきり踊りましょう。
Time to die.
This ends here. You will thank me later. Carnival は終わりました。
I bet I can find a lot of treasures on this trip.
The conditions of BR-001 and BR-002 ruins have been confirmed. We must focus on stopping the Sun Crow at DC. We're out of men. Tell the garrisons to hold on. What about BR-004?
Sir, BR-004 is showing severe contamination spillage, and the temperature is abnormally high. Many devices are malfunctioning, and some soldiers at the garrison are experiencing severe mental contamination.
The whole city's temperature is abnormally high. Specifically where? How many degrees? Rate of temperature increase? Any singularities? Search for the Sun Crow's kin or any other weird signs. We need to locate the Sun Crow quickly.
The condition of BR-004 is yet to be confirmed, but the MBCC's chief is already heading there.
What did you say? Damn it! Chief's shackles haven't recovered yet! Who knows what might happen if Chief gets in contact with the Apostle again? Go help them now!
Chief, please stop. Don't push yourself anymore. Leave the inspection work to us. What will we do if something happened to you? Chief, wait! Let me open the door. Let me do it. Please step back. You're not fit for battle right now. What? No! Chief, don't use the shackles! You'll...
Time for a little Legion, let's go!
I can feel my blood boiling.
Eternal flame, indestructible!
I am the Legion.
Eternal flame, indestructible!
Chief, watch out!
danger. Leave!
Too soon, you scum. You...
Poor little thing. Rest in peace.
Oh dear, look at you. Had something been troubling you while I was away? Come and tell me all about your worries. Where sun sank low, came where we dwelt. I'm back.
Great seer, about that nightmare of a great flood I had last time. Was it really a premonition? Did you check on my hometown? Goodness, I'm too worried. Our town has always been prone to disasters. Should I give more offerings? I've only managed to save up a bit of grain. That enough to stop the gods' anger?
No need. I did visit your hometown. The disaster has been resolved thanks to stories passed down through generations among your townsfolk. Grand scales clanking, vast bones rumbling. Ever heard of this poem and the tale behind it?
That legend from my childhood in the village. Take a dragon's vein as bowstring, and one could become a great archer and expel evil and sickness. The poem goes back to hundreds of years ago. You hear that whenever a child falls ill.
Exactly, and it's no lie. During my visit to your hometown, I learned a lot while fighting wraith fiends underwater. Dragon's vein, what a wonderful thing! It'll definitely come in handy when fighting the Sun Crow in the future. The legends from your hometown are an important piece of the myth.
Oh, I don't remember the details, but whatever you say must be right. That's great. It's all thanks to your knowledge. As long as we can defeat the Sun Crow, we'll all be safe again.
Great seer! I have a favor to ask. The river in my village has dried up, and at night, Monsters roam everywhere? The villagers have all left over the past 2 years. They told me to go with them, but I can't leave! My great-grandfather found that piece of blessed land after half a lifetime search. It's been passed down through 4 generations. I can't abandon it. Could you perform a ritual to expel the evil? I don't want to leave, even if it means dying on my own land.
I see. Even in the face of a disaster, you're still attached to your homeland and wish to respect your ancestors. I'm touched by the sincerity of your emotions. I will certainly lend you a hand. Blessed land is always protected by immortals. The changes now could be due to some issues with the guardian spirit. Let me seek out that immortal through divination and look into the matter. Where am I? These don't look like your fields. Have I lost my way? Could this immortal be...
Oh my! Is it deity possessing you? May I ask, which divine being are you?
Nonsense! Divine being? Don't you recognize me no more? I'm your great-grandfather, speaking to you through this lass. My child, listen to me with your ears perked. Just, how could you be so dumb? Is a piece of land more important than your life? I didn't find this land for you to just sit around waiting to die! I've already scouted it out for you. 1,500 miles to the southeast is Goldianville, where the climate is mild and the seasons are distinct. Take your family and neighbors and leave before the disaster strikes. Remember, home is where the people are. You got it? Also, stop calling her Great Seer. You should call her Miss Great Seer. The lass is younger than you by a few years. Be a gentleman. Oh, my time here is over. Off I go. What happened? I was in a trance for a while, and I saw an old man who looked just like you. He said he wanted to borrow my voice. Did he say anything to you?
That was my great-grandfather! I remember now. He used to talk to me like that when I was a child. Great-grandpa told me to take refuge in the south. I'm gonna move right away. I must try my best to survive. Thank you, Miss Great Seer. Thank you, Sun Crow. I'll never forget your great kindness.
You're right. You should thank the Sun Crow, your ancestors, and yourself. Me? I am merely a messenger.
You're spreading lies, smooth talker. You speak of no true oracles. You're just swindling everyone using the name of the Sun Crow. Even your so-called search for divine truths is nothing but nonsense. It's one thing for the people to be superstitious, but as Sun Sink City's official seer and the one appointed to fight the disasters, how can you not clarify the truth and even play along with those fabricated stories? Have you no shame? No comment? I dare you to tell me your fake myth again. I will expose all of your lies.
Well, I have nothing to add because everything you said is right. Of course, I'm not smart enough to fool everyone. I'm simply taking inspiration from the people and giving back to them. After all, myths are a collective creation of the masses over thousands of years. I'm just doing a bit of consolidation and retelling them to make them relevant and practical in our times. You see, last time during the drought, everyone was too scared to even leave their homes. But once I wove my advice into the legends and performed a ritual, everyone had the courage to step outside and get to work. It surely solved many problems. Pretty cool, right?
Don't use reassuring the public as an excuse. In the face of disasters, the real solution can only be found by confronting reality. Yet you're depriving the people of the courage to face the truth. Your psychic power is strong. You're the closest to the essence of the Sun Crow and the truth of the disasters. Yet you only present these lies to the masses.
The truth, huh? The truth is a blazing fire, a sharp knife. Only heroes dare to confront it directly. But not everyone is as brave as you. The world is mostly made up of ordinary people. But the choices of ordinary people can be powerful too.
Great Seer! Great Seer! I dreamed of the Wraith Spirit, that fiery bird. And I'm not terrified of it anymore. I realized it was a sign as soon as I woke up. So I ran to the kitchen, and sure enough, the stove was on fire! Guess what? I could suddenly work magic! I was able to control the small flames! Can Yan Yan become a seer too and protect Grandma?
Of course! You have the same power as mine, and you're so diligent and honest. You'll go places and protect more people in the future.
The calamity has escalated. Several allied states in Eastia have been victimized by the 10 Suns as well, and had to abandon their cities due to the extreme heat. Something major seemed to have happened in this city too, cutting off trade completely. We can't import hypercubes anymore, and our reserves are... The Sun Crow's power has grown too strong. Our sorcery and defense equipment are all rendered useless. We are no match for it. We have no choice but to abandon the city. But how should we explain this to the people? Should we admit that all the apotropaic rituals have failed us? That even the myths can't save us?
What did we do wrong to deserve such punishment from the Sun Crow? What can we do to appease its anger? Great Seer, did we find instructions in the myths? Are they all fake?
The disaster came too suddenly. Even the seers are doubting the power of sorcery. And the effectiveness of the sealing formation has weakened. I found a new shelter. It's a bit small, but it will sustain us for a while. We have the knowledge to find another home where we can live in peace, no matter how far and unreachable it may be.
Good. Take everyone with you. You speak nothing but the truth, and everyone believes what you say. Their safety is in your hands now.
You're not coming with us? Those myths can't hold out any longer. Are you really risking your life for this? What do you plan to do this time, Sha?
I want to tell a lie. I am the seer of Sunset Town, who channels wraith spirits, all living things, and the hearts of people. My people have turned to me, demanding an answer from the world itself. And that's why I've long foreseen it. The calamities and evil spirits are the chaotic accumulation of human emotions. The real Sun Crow may have other names, be it fear, death, vengeance, hatred. Whatever it's called, I cannot defy it. I cannot communicate with it, for it's a merciless and unstoppable thing. It's the dark side of human hearts. We have no way to deny it, and thus, we find no escape. The myths are fake. There are no gods in this world. Even I don't have the heart to keep telling those blatant lies after seeing the truth. And the truth is, they come from the people themselves. They don't care about the truth, the insignificance of man, or the inevitable end. In the face of disasters, they simply want to live on and be happy again. What they believe in is not courage, wisdom, or the truth, but their own wishes. They believe there are miracles in this vast world, that they can always find another place to call home. They believe that there are rules that govern all things, that kindness will be rewarded while evil will be punished. They believe that when evil spirits are rampant, a hero will be born, and that all tales of suffering can have a hopeful ending. Since that's the case, oh, revered Sun Crow, I am your seer, the one who spun tales about you every day. Would you be so kind and play along with me one last time? I want everyone to believe that the lie has come true.
Are we going to beat up the bad guys? Surely I'll give those baddies a taste of fire!
燃え尽き灰となれ。
If this scene could be reenacted,
Execution time. I am the Legion.
The Great Seer is right about everything! The myth is true! And the Almighty Bow is now ready! But where did the Great Seer go? It's time for her to shoot the sun!
The Great Seer has already set off to the battlefield. She's entrusted us with the Sunshot. She told us to let the person with the most adamant faith draw the bow. For the belief of the archer will unleash the true power of the Almighty Bow. The archer must believe that this arrow can settle the calamity.
Give me the bow. I'll do it. No one has more faith in that liar than I do.
Seers chanted. Demons reveled. The end was near. The way back, long. With right and bow, revered fate must hold. Where sun sank low, my heart finds home.
You're finally awake. Chief, your bravery can be frightening sometimes. Please prioritize your safety. You're too important to suffer any mishap.
The decoding is complete. Ambassador Duro indeed left behind a considerable amount of research material, some of which seems to be specially prepared for you.
炎の中で奴らを切り捨てる。わしもかつてはこうだったのであろうか。
Come. Let me see if you're still salvageable.
Despite the despicable minority, most people there are innocent. They shouldn't have to suffer this kind of catastrophe. No one should. The almighty bow is gone, and Shi has become that thing we saw. Since the people of this city don't believe in myths, the myths have no power to save them. We have no more reason to stay. It's time to go.
Let's hear from the seer. Yan Yan. Shall we go?
You're a liar, Duro. You knew all along that the sunshot would fail. If you had told us earlier...
I'm sorry. I'll admit I tell lies pretty often. But when it comes to the truth about the myth and whether the sunshot is real, no one could be sure until the very last moment. If it weren't for your continuous efforts, I wouldn't have been able to weed out the obstruction and prove my guess. Sorry it took me so long to decode everything. You see, I don't know all the things in the world after all. Will you forgive me?
Will this city really be ruined by the Suncrow? Just like Sunset Town and many other cities in Istia? Can't we do something more for them? Must we go now?
Even if this place isn't our homeland, even if many here mock you, you still want to help them?
I do! This place is also the home of those reliable big guys in white armor. Those helpful folks at the Drifter camp. The old man at the Rust who told me about the future of the amusement park. And Chief, who accompanied me everywhere. Not just them. There are so many people here striving to live, just like in Sunset Town in Eastia. We've suffered that kind of torment ourselves. That's why we want to stop the Sun Crow, to prevent it from harming others. We came all this way here for this, didn't we? You said that the Seer of the Sunshot must have a strong faith to lead more people and wield greater power. Then, I believe this city will not be burned down. There must be new sacred signs. No, there must still be something I can do. I'm a full-fledged seer now. I will never run away from catastrophe, from those who need me.
What do we do, Ambassador? Our little great seer here doesn't want to give up just yet. And I must say, she's got a point.
You've been the one reluctant to give up this whole time, Scholar.
After all, we've all experienced that kind of desperate situation 7 years ago. As long as there's a glimmer of hope, we'll cling to it and never let go.
I don't get you. One moment, you call the myth a placebo and a lie. The next, you're suddenly its believer, and even hope for the elusive miracles. You knew the chance of success was slim, yet you still joined the delegation to come here. You used to be an open book, but now you're a mystery.
I don't deny the power of the myth. And I haven't really changed. Besides, you and I may have different views, but we've been fighting side by side for 7 years now. What's a small disagreement to us?
You're right. Let's get started then. We have only ourselves to blame for always putting our faith in you.
The Sun Crow has invaded Yan Yan's mind before, which means I can now catch its tail through channeling. It won't be easy, but I'll conduct the sorcery and help everyone catch it again.
It was a long journey to come here. Of course, we can't give up so easily.
Yes. No one could be sure until the very last moment.
Are we going to beat up the bad guys? Surely I'll give those baddies a taste of fun.
At your service. I don't have...
I am the Legion.
The Sun Crow is drawing close to Deci. Its power is growing stronger. The sorcery is barely holding up.
I can still go on. Hold on. I can definitely catch it.
I do believe. Since then, or even earlier, I've never stopped believing.
You are?
I mean, I've been under some bad influence.
Where do you guys come?
I've already seen through you. Save your futile struggle and surrender.
The FAC's strategy has changed. This isn't something the Little Triangle would order. Dear Chief, what have you done?
Are you serious? Are you sure now is the best time to...
Istia's plan has already failed. They are also suspected of espionage, threatening the city's security and other crimes. We can't trust any documents they've left behind. I see. If that's what you advise, Chief.
Oh. So the Honorable Chief went to my room and peeked at my files. Just kidding. I'm glad those messy notes could be of help. Your argument is very persuasive. You're an expert in combating the Black Rings, after all. You've gotten a lot better at lying. You fooled even me.
The special squad will split into 2 groups to head to the ruins of BR-002 and BR-001. Your goal is clear. Find and prepare the materials as fast as you can and bring them back to Chief. Everyone else, head to the Sea and intercept the Apostle of Ashes. The goal is to hold it off and buy time for Chief. I have no more lectures to give. He's defeated all 3 problematic Black Rings with the FAC. He has always stood with us and fought with his life next to us. He has the FAC's trust. Let's look forward to what new possibilities he will bring us again. It's not the first time, after all.
Now, move out!
If this scene could be reenacted, what would be your choice?
You really like being with me, don't you?
I'm here.
You know I won't turn down your request.
I won't let them lay a hand on you.
Don't blink. A mere moment separates real. Don't blink. Don't blink. A mere moment separates real.
No. What's next?
Don't worry, field work is my strong suit.
So, what will you do next? Come help us prepare for the second sunshot, and let Yan Yan have another try? Sorry. I've spent too much time buried in the books. Congratulations. You gave the right answer. Don't rush. This is Eastia's special archery ritual. Sha never taught you this in your dreams, did she? No worries. I'm here. I'll teach you. You are very smart. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it right away. Lower your shoulders. Open up your chest. Use your back muscles and keep your arms level. Just like this. Next, listen carefully.
The equipment has fused again. We can't man the gap now. The apostles will soon... Sir!
I got this. Go fix the equipment or find a backup. Hurry!
But... It's the Eastian sorcery!
Like I need their help.
Yan Yan, leave this to us. Don't overexert yourself.
It's okay. I can hold on. It's my turn to support everyone now.
What do you hear? Beneath the lies, what I believe has never changed. Perfect. It's all ready now. Come on, hero.
have to go.
You've gotten too close. You've gotten too close.
You forced me to do this! The fever these past few days felt like a dream. The shackles were burning hot. Did something happen to little Clapper? I heard from the folks at Drifter Camp that I missed out on a lot of exciting things.
Yes. My best cool cars, Little Clapper, got a job behind our backs. Went to shoot some exotic, epic fantasy film. Despite some hitches, it probably wrapped up smoothly in the end.
What? He went behind Owl's back and shot an epic film? No way! He can't possibly make anything good without my best cool car's great director!
He'll have plenty of help from the rest of the crew.
Fine. Congratulations, I guess. But it surely can't be Owl's amazing film. I'll catch him next time and show him what a true masterpiece looks like. I did it! Although it wasn't Yan Yan who performed the sunshot, the 10 suns didn't return, and the Sun Crow was defeated! Great Seer! Grandma! Yan Yan did it! We didn't let everyone down!
Did you catch a cold after the temperature fell back down? If you require medical care.
No, don't worry about me, Adjutant Nightingale. I'm fine, really. Is everything okay in the city? Uncle Greta at the Drifter Camp and the old man at the Rust, are they all safe now? It was such a huge disaster. I'm really worried about them.
Damage assessment is still ongoing, but for now, everything is fine. If you're so worried, why not head back to the Bureau and give them a call?
Thank you for your assistance these past few days.
Don't mention it. You helped save this city. And given your physique, I imagine it was indeed not easy for you to travel all the way here. All right. The Eastian sorcery is indeed powerful. Thanks to you, the FAC saved not just hypercubes, but also many precious lives of our soldiers. I owe you my thanks.
No. It's me who should be grateful. Thank you for fighting hard to defeat the Sun Crow and fulfilling our long-held wish.
We're all victims of mania. When you get a chance, come to this city again so we can exchange our experiences.
Certainly.
They're too lenient with those outland spies. Why would Paradisos allow that chief to act so recklessly? This will only complicate things.
Because the one assessing the risks isn't you, it's the Ninth Agency. Rest assured, Representative. We are the pros of monitoring suspicious individuals and eliminating threats to the city. If needed, we'll be watching you, too.
Can you still feel it? You're gone. Well, it's for the best. I don't even know how else to express my gratitude to you. Look, the sun is about to set. The great seer's lie has come to the perfect end.
Found it!
Enemy targets cleared. Operation still on. Stay on your guard.
hear the call of the abyss.
If this scene could be reenacted, what would be...
Haha! Tremble before me, you... It would be a waste not to let me livestream such a fun event! I don't like to fight. Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Please enjoy the show!
This is my resolution.
Please enjoy the show! Please enjoy...
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen! Worthless mobs.
Stay close. Something's up.
I don't have much to contribute.
You know I won't turn down your request.
Okay, fine.
You know I won't turn down. Don't blink. A mere moment separates real and fake. Don't blink. A mere moment separates real.
Good show's about to start.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Don't blink. A mere moment separates real and fake. Don't blink. A mere moment separates real and fake.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Good show's about to start.
Don't blink. A mere moment separates real and fake. Oh.
Don't let me find your legal loophole.
If this scene could be reenacted, what would be your choice?
I don't have...
Oh! Are we going to beat up the bad guys? Surely I'll give...
Execution time.
I have to go.
Time to die.
Too noisy. Quiet.
Please enjoy the show.
Time to die.
You forced me to do this! Where do you guys come from?
There's nothing I wish to seek here.
Who put a glass and roses on my grave?
Getting my hands dirty could be fun.
Bass drummer, get ready! The performance is about to start!
I'm here.
Thank you for your warm invitation.
It's time for the toys to meet new friends. Go.
Nevermore! Nevermore!
You've gotten too close.
Go.
You've gotten too close. You've gotten too close.
Go.
Nevermore!
You've gotten too close.
Solo time!
I smell the sweet fragrance of souls.
Nevermore! Nevermore!
Go.
Nevermore!
I smell the sweet fragrance of
Solo time!
You've gotten too close.
Nevermore!
I smell the sweet fragrance.
Nevermore!
Vanish.
Go.
Nevermore!
I smell the sweet.
Nevermore!
Go.
You've gotten too close.
I smell the sweet fragrance.
You've gotten too close.
Solo time! Nevermore!
Vanish.
Nevermore!
I smell the sweet fragrance of you.
You've gotten too close.
Solo time!
Vanish.
Nevermore!
I smell the sweet fragrance of
Nevermore! Solo time!
I smell the sweet fragrance of souls.
You've
getting too close.
Their misfortune has...
Where are we going for an adventure this time?
If this scene could be reenacted...
Oh! Are we going to beat up the bad guys? Surely I'll give those baddies a...
Do I have to go?
If I win, extra meat for dinner.
Execution time.
Going...
You forced me to do this!
Please, enjoy the show!
Eternal flame! You forced me to do this!
Too noisy. Quiet.
You forced me to do this! Eternal flame,
Please, and
Time to die.
You forced me to do this!
Too noisy.
Time to die. Good job.
Where did my auto-dashing wheel go? Eh? It's already dashed out?
I don't have much to contribute on the front line. I'll count on you, guys.
Do I have to go?
if this scene could be reenacted...
Execution time.
Too noisy. Quiet.
All thanks to...
Don't let go of my hand.
If this scene...
I won't let them lay a hand on you.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Too noisy. Quiet.
Please enjoy the show. Please enjoy the show.
Good job.
Stay behind me.
Please enjoy the show.
Too noisy. Quiet. My work here is done.
Look, all I see here...
Earth-sprung honey, horn-poured raindrop.
You cannot break this rule to yourself. Up to a rule that breaks me too. Look up to the sky, hear the silence. Oh, darling, forgive me now. Take me out of the pain. The red is bright, too hard to define. So much despair, so many curses. Oh, darling. Like a cat, it's not life, is not enough even to realize. Look up to the sky, hear the silence before sacrifice. Oh, darling, forgive me now. Take me out of the pain. The red is bright, too hard to define. So much despair, so many curses. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. I take danger like
If this can cheer you up.
whatever you do, you cannot break this rule. Tear yourself up to a rule that breaks me too. Look up to the sky, hear the silence. Oh, darling, forgive me now. Take me out of the pain. The red
sprung honey, horn poured raindrop, and lineal kissed by thunder.
Some truths can only be exchanged for blood. But this time, I don't want to make too much of a ruckus.
Not bad. Not.
Oh, are you here to see Michi? Feel free to take the time to look at the new supplies, too.
Whatever you do, you cannot break this rule. Tear yourself up to a rule that breaks me too. Look up to the sky, hear the silence. Oh, darling, forgive me now. Take me out of the pain. The red is bright, too hard to define. So much despair, so many curses. Oh, darling. Like a cat, it's not life is not enough, even to realize. Look up to the sky, hear the silence before sacrifice.
Oh, this outfit's so uncomfortable. Barely has any room for anything. Except those scaredy cat rich folks do have a brain out there. Oh, this little trick won't stop me. I've never tried using diamonds to fight before. Let's see if these rich folks' trinkets are up to the task of being my props.
Whatever you do, you cannot break this rule. Tear yourself up to a rule that breaks me too. Look up to the sky, hear the silence.
Oh, this outfit's so uncomfortable. Barely has any room for anything. See that guy over there? He's got a weird stench on him. Huh, but he's got poison with him. And that one, he's the type to hit first and ask later. Oh, but his buddy won't agree. How do I know all this? Don't play dumb. You brought me along because of my keen nose and sharp ears, didn't you?